So recently, the country of Vietnam decided that in an effort to not be tariffed by Donald Trump, they were going to offer him some beachfront luxury property so that he could build Trump Tower Vietnam. And honestly, that's a pretty smart deal. You save a lot of money, it may increase tourism, and you don't get tariffed. So win-win for Vietnam. And apparently Vietnam is not the only country that said, you know what, we can easily bribe this guy because he is an open book. And not even a book that's like difficult to read. We're talking about an open children's book. Maybe even a pop-up book at this point. But following in the footsteps of Vietnam, Russia has decided we can manipulate Donald Trump by finally giving him that prize he has wanted since the 80s, Trump Tower Moscow. According to sources close to the Kremlin who spoke to Russian media, quote, "They have discussed reviving Trump's real estate project in order to lure him into a big deal to, allegedly, restore bilateral relations." The publication also noted that the Kremlin floated the idea of inviting Trump to a ground opening ceremony, anticipating it would generate significant media attention. According to sources cited by the Moscow Times, companies such as Rosneft, Rosatom, Rusal, and Polyus Gold were involved in brainstorming plans. The Moscow Trump Tower plan stood out for its potential to be launched quickly. "Speed, effect, and spectacle are important here, everything that Trump intuitively values," a source close to the Kremlin said. So the entire country of Russia, including like these other contractors they're talking to about building this Trump Tower, they all know how to manipulate Donald Trump. I think by this point, the entire world knows how to manipulate the guy. You want to get whatever you want from him, give him a plot of real estate. That's why when he went to North Korea to meet with Kim Jong-un, they talked about the beautiful beachfront property. Because he wants Trump Tower North Korea, I guess. But he has wanted Trump Tower Moscow since 1986. He mentioned it in his book, The Art of the Deal. He has been salivating for it for almost 40 years. And now Russia says, wait a minute, what if we just do it? You know, to open up bilateral relations, they say. Well, here's the thing. Donald Trump already loves you. He loves Putin. If you want to open up bilateral, relations, all Putin has to do is pick up the phone and say, hey, Donald, we're opening up bilateral relations. And Trump will say, yes, sir, that sounds great. That's not what they want. They know they could get that at the drop of the hat. What they want is Ukraine. That's what this is about. This is not about bilateral relations. This is not about opening up the lines of communication. This is about, let's bribe this guy with Trump Tower Moscow because he's wanted it for 40 years. Then he'll let us take Ukraine. So the question is, will Donald Trump sell out not just the United States, not just Europe, but also Ukraine? Will he sell out the entire rest of the world to get Trump Tower Moscow? And I firmly believe he will not hesitate to sell out everyone to get what he personally wants. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.